What's up, my Wizards dev? Mtg. We like it in Magic, you know all the things by now, and we are finally into MTG Arena today. I've been trying to get into the client since noon or something like that, but it's like a little after 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we are finally in this thing. We get to open our core set packs. It's been a while. It's been a wild ride today, but since we're finally in this thing, let's go ahead and see what we got. I figured it'd be fun to open these on camera together, kind of celebrate, or just like be sad together if we get something bad. I don't know. Bless my luck. You guys send me good vibes, and let's open the first pack here, see what we get. Alright, so these are actually Raise the Alarm. We got a Loaming Shaman. I'll take that. It was on my sleepers list. Gorging Vulture. This was my exclusive preview, so probably good signs. Mystic Forge, one of my favorite cards in sets. That's good. That's a good way to start right there. I'll take that all day. I want to do so much with Mystic Forge, like a lot, and I think you can. I think it's possible to do it in Standard. It's not just like a commander card or a card that might be playable in like Modern Affinity or something. Even that is kind of dubious, but I think there's definitely cool stuff to do with the card in Standard. But let's go. We got 64 more packs to open, so let's get through the damn thing. Here we are. We got a rare wild card. That's cool. I actually like just all but zeroed out my wild cards, so I'll take some wild cards. Here we are. Let's see what this rare. Oh, and a common wild card too. That's cool. Let's see what this rare is. We got an Atemsis. So now we have to build this deck. Since it was the second rare that we got, we should probably try to do something with it, right? I'm actually like really averse to trying to win with this thing. It's like alternate win condition, but I'm sure that it's part of my job, so I'm probably gonna have to do that at some point this season. On to pack number 3. This is always the lucky one, right? Alright, so we got a Pulse Morass and a Warden of Eden, Evo's Isle, excuse me. And Pure Blood, like these are playable cards. There's a Late Line of Sanctity, that's cool, I'll take that for the best of 3s. Let's go on. Pack number 4 here. We opened 60 some odd packs. Did get an uncommon wild card, I'll take that. And I actually take this Woodland Champion too. I've already told you in the Sleepers video, there's like so much you can do with this card, so super happy to like see what we can put together with that. We got a Weight Crude Elemental. I don't know, some people are excited about this. It's not like the worst card ever. It could go in Nissa decks and stuff, but there's probably better stuff in the set, so let's open more packs and see if we get it. Let's see what we're on here. Not really a whole lot to write home about. I guess we want a bunch of Fairy Miscreants, right? Eventually. Bishop of Wings. Alright, so we're one step on the way to building Angels, which I know everyone wants to see. So let's get to pack number 5, 6. We're in there somewhere. We're in the 50s now. So we got an Agent of Treachery. We actually got the 2 7-mana blue creatures in the same pack. That's kind of funny. And man, we've got negates for days. We've already picked up one. Hope we get enough of these growth cycles to make a playset. I'm sure we probably will. There's a lot of packs here, so let's keep going. 59. We got a couple of wild cards. That's kind of cool right there. And a rare wild card. So that was actually as good as a pack can get in some ways. A rare wild card, an uncommon wild card, and a common wild card. I'll take all of that. So, I mean, you really want rare wild cards. I'm still working on like all my lands and stuff. All right, an uncommon wild card, got a rare wild card from up here. That's cool. So we're stringing it together. Masterful Replication is our rare here. That's not great. let's keep it going. Number 57. We got this thing, Thought Distortion. I actually think this is actually kind of cool. I'll say actually over and over. And another Fairy Miscreants. You get like 12 of those. Shared Summons. I actually think this card's kind of okay, especially considering its instant speed, but it's not like super exciting, so I will keep going, y'all. We got a bunch of these to open. Like a bunch. Yark's Finlurker is actually really good, I think. As a Cerulean Drake, I like this whole cycle of color hosing things, but this card in particular, I really like. But let's see what's in the... Oh, we got a Mythic! Oh, Mythic wild card! That's pretty good to get. I'll take that all day. I'm a 55. Really, I just want wild cards out of this. I'm kind of getting what I want already. A Cavalier of Gales. I'll take a Cavalier. That's actually really sweet. I want all of them. I especially want the black and white ones. I think the black and white Cavaliers, now that I've been messing around, like doing some theory crafting and stuff with the set, and brewing some decks, I think those are like really, really good for what you can do with them. Opening up the next pack. Got an Overgrowth Elemental. That'll go in Teamer Elementals, probably. Got a Golos. This is also in my Sleepers video. I really want to build Chromatic Black with this card. It's one of the first decks I want to build in this season, so It's cool to get one of those. We're at least going to play 2, if not 3. So that's awesome. Opening up the next pack, uncommon wild cards. I want a Chandras Regulator, which is sweet. Another one of the decks that I wanted to build the most in this format is just mono red Chandras. And I've already provided like a list for that on Twitter. Been messing around with it and stuff. But the deck is, so far, from what I can tell, like the real deal. And Regulator's a very important part of that. And you can play multiples too. You can play 3 or even 4. Because you just discard a Regulator to a Regulator if you get too many in your hand. So it's like super low opportunity cost to play 4 Regulators. But let's open up this pack, see what's up. Got another rare wild card. I'll take as many of those as we can get. And a Glenhorn Buccaneer. A card that probably isn't getting enough attention. Like, this is probably a really good card. But time will tell on that, especially considering it's going to have to wait for rotation. Like, nobody's going to drop Chain Whirler tomorrow and start playing this. But it could be good one day. We'll have to wait and see. Alright, number 51. See what's going on. Another common wild card. Scored Spitter, Epicure of Blood. These are okay commons. A Steel Overseer, that's sweet for that Mystic Forge deck that I want to build. You know, it's got to be like 100% colorless. Steel Overseer is like the best creature for that deck, so that's sweet to get a copy of that. Opening the next one up. Got a Ringleader, so when we go to build goblins, we'll have that. That's sweet. And another Masterful Replication. That's cool, I guess. Cryptic Caves is actually another one of the best cards in the pack, but kind of fangirling out for the Goblin Ringleader, so that's cool. Number 49. Let's open her up. Got this 2-drop for the Elementals deck. That's pretty cool. And this I like too. Barcad Troll is actually really good uncommon as well. So I'll take this pack. And a Field of the Dead. Yay. Okay. Sweet card. A lot of people brewing around Field of the Dead right now. And like during the early access streamer event, it's a really popular card. So I'm not unhappy to get that at all. It's pack number 48. As we wind down here. So that's okay. Uncommon. Wild card. Got an unsummon. Winged Words, that's going to be the best card in the pack. Depending. Let's cross our fingers to see what the rare is, y'all. Nightpack! Yes! Sorry for the clapping the microphone. Nightpack Embouchure is awesome, actually. This is my #1 sleeper in the entire set, if you didn't see that video, or if you did. I think this card is way better than most people are giving it credit for. You don't just play it in a Wolves deck. Like, it's not good because Wolves are a thing. It's good because it's a great card on its own. Let's open up the next one, see what we're doing here. Got another of these 2-drop Elemental Lords. Actually, it's the same group of uncommons. Got a Barcad Troll, too. I wonder if the commons are the same. I don't think they are. But the rare is Leyline of Abundance, which some people are saying is the most busted card in the entire set. After the streamer event, I saw at least one person on Twitter. I wish I could remember who it was. They said this is easily, far and away, the most busted thing that they played with in the streamer event. So we'll see. We'll just have to wait and see about that. I imagine that turn 3 or turn 2, like doing crazy shenanigans, yeah, you probably want that. So see what happens in this next pack as we go on this journey here. I like Rapacious Dragon. Got another rare wild card from up top here, so that's cool. Cloudkin Seer, one of the best commons in the whole set, so that's sweet. There's a Rotting Regisaur, which is awesome. Super awesome. I want to build Reanimator so bad, and Rotting Regisaur just is your 3-drop. Like, imagine the curve of Rotting Regisaur on turn 3, and then drop like a giant reanimatable dude in your graveyard. On turn 4 during your upkeep, just discard that, and then play like Blood for Bones or something. You got yourself a deal, kid. So that's really good. You get your Rotting Regisaur right back too, so it's delicious. So let's open up this next pack here. See what goes on. Got another uncommon wild card. We just get all the uncommons we ever wanted, and a Pacifism, which is actually a playable card. Leyline of Anticipation. Not sure about the blue one, but like I want to play things with Flash. One thing that people aren't getting about this is I've seen a lot of people think the blue Leyline is just like creatures, but it's just spells. Just sorceries, artifacts, planeswalkers, whatever. So I'm telling you, it can actually be insane. Let's open up pack number 41 here. Dude, we've almost got a playset of these Creeping Trailblazers. And would you look at that? Another Barcade Troll in the same pack. So I guess these just go together. That's really weird, Wizards. That's super weird. But we did get another Winged Words. I'll take as many of those as they want to give us. Another Steel Overseer. I'll take. That's so good. Yes. I want 4 Steel Overseer. Give us some more Mystic for it. Supposed to build that deck today. Let's open up number 40 here. Another uncommon wild card. Uncommon wild card from up top, too. That's cool. And then it really wants us to build this deck. Another Attempts. So that's cool. Wow. I guess we have to at this point. To put a brew together tonight and build Attempts. Even though it was like one of the cards I was most like boo about during spoiler season. I love alternate win conditions, but that one's just like, you're never going to do it, y'all. You're never going to do it. But I guess I have to now. Chandras Spitfire, want to build this deck because this card actually looks awesome. And another Warden for when we go to build the flying deck, so that's actually sweet. Another, oh, are you serious? Don't give me any more. Another Otemsis, which we've got enough to build the deck. Pardon my coughing, but we've got enough to build the deck at this point. Please no more. Please no more. Be really nice. All right, so let's get another one opened up. Fencing Ace. I'm actually happy to see that, and I do like this card too. Captivating Gyre. Actually, don't think this card is terrible for like budget decks, but let's see what's up. Kaikar, yay! Okay, yeah, all right. Let's get hyped about that. It's a lot better than an Otemsis. I want to build the stupidest deck of the season so far. That's how I laugh in real life. It's definitely the like Kaikar Angels Arcane Adaptation thing, where with the 2-drop like Bishop for Angels and a Kaikar and an Arcane Adaptation set to Angels, and whenever you cast a non-creature spell you get a Spirit, but it's really an Angel because of Arcane Adaptation, and you sacrifice it for a red mana. So since a Spirit left the battlefield, you get another token and you gain 4 life or something. It's just ridiculous. You just do this infinitely too, and it takes so much setting up, but like I want to build that deck so badly. So yay, got a Kaikar for that. I'll take it. Let's open another one up. Why not? Got a Manifold Key and a Mythic wildcard from up here. That's dope. But I actually think Manifold Key is great, especially for that colorless deck I keep talking about with Mystic Forge. So let's take it. Planar Cleansing. All right. Take a big old sweeper. Big old sweepity spell. Here's number 39. Let's open this lady up. All right. Got an uncommon wildcard again. So again, just all the uncommon wildcards. Another Gorging Vulture. I'll take that for the Reanimator deck I want to build. And it's my preview card, so I got a special place in my heart for it. But you guys ready? Y'all are totally ready. You're probably just yelling at me like, flip the rare open! But I'm taking my sweet time. A Cavalier Gales. Nice. I had to wait like 9 more hours to open this than I expected to, so I'm going to take my time. I'm going to enjoy it. Let's open up number 38 here. It's cool to get a second Cavalier Gales. I'll take that. Ancestral Blade is kind of cool, as is Season of Growth. I actually think this is an awesome card, but I don't know if I want to take off my turn 2 for it. I still think it's a sweet card. So let's flip it over. Another Golos. Okay, so we're going to build that deck. We are totally going to build that deck, everybody. So get ready for that. Let's open up number 37 here. So we're getting close to halfway through. Hey, Mask of Immolation. I talked a lot about this card in the Sleepers video. I think it's like, there's definitely more than meets the eye to that one. We got another uncommon wild card from up top too, by the way. And our first Tomebound Lich. I think this is another one of like strongest uncommons in the set. And this really competes with Gorging Vulture as far as like a 3-drop in the Reanimator deck. Because you want to play the Reanimator, the Rihanna Tomato. In the Reanimator deck, you want to play Raging Regisaur, probably your strongest 3-drop. In terms of just dropping a huge guy in the graveyard before you can reanimate. So do that, but then it's like either Gorging Vulture, which looks good, or Tomebound Lich. Actually, there's a really good argument for this card if you're going blue-black or, you know, blue-black, green, like Sultai or something. There's a really good argument for Lich. So I do like this card. Let's flip it over to Loxodon Life Chanter, which is ridiculous in sealed, but I probably will never play that card in an actual game. So let's open up the next pack. Uncommon Wildcard, another Ringleader. Okay, it's cool. Won't have to use wildcards on it. And an Ember Cap. I don't know if this is the right 2-drop in Elementals or in Mono Red Chandra for that matter. I really doubt it in Mono Red Chandra. But I have seen some lists play this as a 2-drop in Elementals, and although I'm not like totally sold on it, I do think it's a cool like way to go. Sorin is our mythic. That's awesome. I mean, everybody wants to build Black-White Vampires, right? Especially after the streamer event. It was like such a cool looking deck, and like Champion of Dusk on turn 3 because Sorin is just back-breaking. It just looks so brutal. So I'm glad we got a Sorin. I'm glad we don't have to like use mythic wildcards on that because I'd be really tempted to. The deck looks so good for the next like 3 months. But let's open this one up. And look at that! A same uncommon pattern. Ancestral Blade and Season of Growth in the same pack again. I don't like that. Another Shared Summons. Okay, so we're getting 2 ups. A bunch of like neat cards at least. So let's open another one up. Get a rare wild card from up here. I'll take that. Another Season of Growth. That's enough, I'd say. Another Chandras Firecat. Cool, cool. And another Golos. So I think that's all we need. You can probably stop now. No more Tempest, no more Golos. No more of like the 6-mana instant that makes 2 golems. Don't give us any more of that. Let's open up number 33 here. Okay, Brineborn Cutthroat. That's cool. I'll take that. And a shot. Woo! Chandra. That's probably the best thing in the set, honestly. This might be the #1 card. I don't know. I don't want to give anything away because I'm not sure yet. But just everything I'm seeing, especially over the streamer event, like this card is so strong. And yeah, I'm glad to have 2 now because you get 1 with the pre-order pack. So cool, cool. Let's open up number 32 as we're at approximately getting around the halfway point here. Another Manifold Key. I'll take it. That's cool. Take a little 1-drop for the artifact deck. And another Cavalier. Cavalier Flame. I don't... Again, I want the white and black Cavaliers, but I'll take... This is another Cavalier I'll take. I guess I'll take the green one too, but I like it the least, I think. I'll still take this all day. So, cool card. Number 31 here. Let's get in there. Okay, a couple of wild cards. I'll take it, and an uncommon from up here. Portal Sanctuary looks like it can maybe do some cool things from time to time. Flood of Tears, yay. Okay, I really want to build this deck. It's going to take like so many wild cards, and it's only good for like the next 3 months, but it looks like it's going to be the most fun deck in Standard by like a lot. And I want to play Infinite Flood like so bad. You know, you just get your 4 permanents down, usually artifacts. People are playing like Guild Globe and stuff like that. And then you play Flood of Tears, and you pick up all your permanents and stuff, and you put down an Omniscience. At which point you can put down a Tamiyo, and get back Flood of Tears from your graveyard, play it again, and you're just in an infinite loop. You can just do this over and over. And you're supposed to win off of like either Hierophant's Chalice or some sort of like mill effect, you know? So there's a lot of ways to win the game off of Flood when you're going infinite. I want to do it so bad. So I'm glad we got a Flood. That's cool. Pack number 30. Let's see here. God's Willing. Our first God's Willing. It's really nice to get that. And our first Corpse Knight. This is another one of my favorite like uncommons in the whole set. And I really want to play Corpse Knight. So I'm really glad we got one of those. A Muyan Ling. Sweet. A Sky Dancer. No one else remembers that show, but still. There are also a lot of toys, but it's cool we got a Muyan Ling. Moo is boo, and I'll take that all day. Don't know if we're going to build the Blue-White Flyers deck, but like we've got wing words for it, I guess. Another Cryptic Caves in this pack. Drakaseth, a cool like reanimation target if you're using Bond of Revival, the reanimation spell that gives the creature haste. I actually think this might be like the best target in the format for it, like hands down. So it's cool to get that if we go that route. I really want to play Blood for Bones, which we have not gotten the copy of yet, by the way. Just point that out. But we got enough uncommon wild cards to do that. We got another rare wild card from up here. It's cool. Another Brineborn Cutthroat. 3rd copy of Winged Words by my count. So cool. Another Mystic Forge. Yes. Okay. Let's go. Let's go! That's awesome. Please give us like 4 Mystic Forge by the end of this. Open up another one here. Really not much to write home about. Mythic Wildcard though. Kind of you made up for yourself, Pack. I appreciate that. I'll take that. Take a Mythic Wildcard every day. Those are Sorens, baby. We'll do it. Let's open up another one. Common Wildcard. Rare Wildcard. Sweet. That's very nice. Can't wait to see what all the wildcard count is after this, because I just did it. I didn't look at it. You did, but I didn't look at it. I just hovered over it. Because I basically like zeroed out my wildcard save for like 2 uncommon and 2 common, I think, right before the beginning of this. So we'll see how many wildcards we get all totaled off of 65 packs. Another Chandra! Yes! Okay, so that's 3 Chandra. We can build this deck now. I think you probably only need 2 for the deck, but we'll jam 3. We'll jam 3, see what's up, see how that works. Let's open up another one. That's cool to get like the best card in the set multiple times. Legion's End. Okay, solid removal spell. We'll take that. Pack number 23 here. Way more than halfway through here. Got our first Scuttlemutt. Maybe there's something you can do with a fixed Painter's Servant. You'll be the first. Another Wake Root Elemental. Boo. I wonder how many Pack Mastiffs we've gotten at this point. They're never enough to count, though. We did get Audacious Thief. It's one of the best commons in the set. Let's open up number 22. Let's see what the deuce. See what's up. We got a rare wild card from up here. That's hot. Oh, and a temple. Okay, our first temple, and it's a decent one to get to. Temple of Epiphany, sweet. I'll take a temple no matter what your color combination is. Let's open another one. Got an uncommon wild card. And a card I'm really excited about, Unchained Berserker. This just like eats 3 minutes of fairies and 5 minutes of fairies too. It just like murders them for breakfast. So yeah, I would love getting Unchained Berserkers. I'm gonna spend wild cards on this one way or the other. So love the card. And a Black Cavalier, yeah, awesome. Okay, sweet. Sweet! I can be happy with this opening. I don't know why I wanted Cavalier of Night like so bad, but I just want one of the 2 Cavaliers. Oh, I'm bouncing around my microphone. One of the 2 Cavaliers that I want. I talk with my hands way too much, obviously. But I think there's just so many cool things you can do with Cavalier of Night. I'm happy to get the cards. So. Yay! Pack number 20. So we count down here. Another mask. And Risen Reef. This is probably the card that I've heard like the most talk about on Twitter. And I know that sounds weird. But like every pro that played in the streamer event is like, dude, Risen Reef is the truth. And like I did see it do some cool things. It's like the glue in the Team Air Elementals deck. And I'm really happy to get one whole copy of it here. Apparently it is powerful. We've opened up like 44 packs. 46 packs, I think. And this is the first Risen Reef that we've gotten. So glad to see it finally make its way into our collection. Here's a Temple of Mystery. That's cool. It's going to be backloaded with temples. These packs. So let's open up another one. See what's up. Not really much so far. And the Thunderkin Awakener, okay. Fun card. I'm still not sure if this is like reality though. Thunderkin, I don't know if it's for realsies. It just seems so, but again with like Risen Reef it might be awesome. So maybe. Let's open up this one here. Another uncommon wild card. They're just stacking us with uncommons. Omnath. Okay, yay. Okay, so maybe we actually will be able to build Team Air Elementals. I want to do it. Omnath might be... It's like I keep waffling back and forth on what the best gold creature in the set is. And it's probably Omnath, but I got more to say about that in the very near future. Just as a little teaser for you. But... Alright, got another Barkai Troll, so that's a million of those at this point. Our first Sky Knight Vanguard, this card's actually really good, so I'm happy to get that. But let's see what's over here. Our first Reclaimer, okay. That's cool. I'm still not sure like what to do with it. But I have wanted this card. I think it's one of the cooler cards in the set, so... Opening up number 16 here. We really are winding down at this point. Finally a Blood for Bones. Okay, and a rare wild card from up top, so that's sweet. But yay, Blood for Bones. It took you long enough. Where you been? Where you been, kitty cat? You're awesome. And another temple! A black-white temple. It's backloaded with temples. And I think this is our 3rd Ember Cat, so we're going to have our play set of those soon. It's cool we're getting some temples, because I'm probably only going to play like 1 or 2 copies of them in the meantime. Until rotation, at least. Another Tomebound Lich. I'll take that. I'll take that, Mr. Banana Man. Hey! Here's a Bag of Holding. Yay! This is also a good 1-drop for that colorless deck I keep yammering about. So that's cool. Pack number 14. Let's get her, boys and ladies. There's a Vampire of the Dire Moon. I know a lot of people are really jacked for this card, so there's one for you. But let's see what's behind there. Oh, a real wild card. That's actually one of the best things I could hope to get at this point. So, yay, I guess. We'll take it. What's up? A Diamond Knight. Our first Bloodthirsty Aerialist. Which you probably do play in the Life Gain deck, along with the Soulmender. So yeah, they go together. If this was a draft pack, I would take this and then hope that this wheels. So, all right, Knight of Ebon Legion, our first one behind the rare door there. We'll take that all day. If you're gonna build the Knights deck, you probably want that as your 1-drop. So we'll do it. Pack number 12, y'all. Pack numero 12. See what's behind the door here. Icon. Okay, sweet. You need those too if you're going to build vampires right now, or pretty much any other tribal deck in Standard. This thing is just like, whew, this thing is sausage gravy. So play that. Play that card. Glad we finally got a copy of it. I'd forgotten it was in the set until that very moment. See what's going on here. Bluff. Another Wakered Elemental? Brother. You're hurting me. We got a Mythic wild card from up here, and we'll get one more rare before it's all said and done. So, Chandras Regulator, all right, playable in the deck I want to build at least. So, Taken with Liam Neeson. All right, so another uncommon wild card. It's just like every other pack now. A Muyanling. So yeah, I guess we are building blue-white flyers, y'all. We need a Safara. We need like 3 Safara in the next 8 packs. We've got enough rare wild cards to like make this work though. So let's open it up. Let's get in there. Got another ferocious pup. We got a few of these so far. If we do want to ever build, yay! Wolves is the end of that last sentence. But yay, Cavalier of Dawn. So I guess my life's complete at this point. I wanted the black and white Cavaliers, and we got at least one copy of both. I'll take some more though. You want to give us any? Because I probably play like 3 or 4 copies of Cavalier post rotation. Probably after Lyra rotates, but like I still think this is a good card right now that can do really cool stuff. I've already said I really want to play this card with Retributive Wand badly, like really badly. So I just want all the copies that I can get. Please give it to me. Pack. We're down to 7 left here, y'all. So let's get another Risen Reef. Okay, all right. Risen Reef. I'll take that all day. Repeated Reverberation. I think this is definitely one of the biggest trap cards in the entire set. Not in a Yu-Gi-Oh! Positive kind of way, but like in a don't play this. It's a trap. Like in an Admiral Akbar kind of way. I think it's a trap. Let's open one more up. We got another God's Willing and another Corpse Knight. I think these were actually in the same pack before too. So a lot of that, and I've seen this a lot before, but it's just I gotta call it out when I do see it. But got a Lotus. Yay, a Lotus Field! I was kind of excited to get this card too. It's another one I'm not really sure what to do with aside from like using the brought back combo. You know, just sacrifice like float 2 white mana, sacrifice the 2 planes that you tapped, play your Lotus Field. Well, play your Lotus Field, then sacrifice the 2 planes, right? If you're playing the game of Magic, right? And then you use brought back to just get back the 2 planes. So it's like white ramp. I don't know. Maybe that's cool, but it's cool to get a Lotus Field when somebody finally figures it out. Maybe it'll be us. Down to 5 packs. Let's get in there, see what's up. Another Tomebound Lich and another Mask. So again, a common uncommon pairing. And then a Johnny. Okay, I'll take 1 copy of that. That goes in the life game deck all day. I've seen like plenty of people in the streamer event could have easily zeroed a Johnny and won the game. So card looks pretty sweet actually. Excuse me. One thing before I got our rare wild card, but before I rip into this rare here, I will say one cool thing about a Johnny's ultimate there. He's like 0 ultimate. I hit my mic again. I apologize, headphone users, but one thing that I like is that instead of making the game a race to like get your opponent from 20 to 0, it's a race to gain 15 points of life and stay at 15 points of life above your starting life total. And I think it's a cool little mini game, and honestly, it's not that hard to do in standard. One thing I will point out here is that we got a Lightning Stormkin, and this card's awesome. But let's flip it over. We get a Dungeon Geist. If this was sealed or draft, I'd be very excited about that. But it's not, so I'm not. Maybe it goes in like the Standard Spirits deck. That was kind of popular during the streaming event, but I'm not really sure how good that deck is. Let's flip this one over. Got a Scheming Symmetry finally. Thanks, buddy, for showing up. This is really cool art. Art reminds me of like a 93, 94, 95 era Magic card, maybe 95. Yeah, just looks so cool, and I like it too for like combo purposes. Let's open up. We got 2 left here, y'all, so we're really getting down to the line. All right, we finally got a shock. It feels like we haven't opened like any shocks. Wakered Elemental trolls us. So okay, drum roll. We got one more, y'all. Let's open it up and see what's going on. Give me something good. Yeah, give me something good. Another Unchained Berserker. That's pretty sweet. It's pretty sweet. And a Gargos. Okay, so we hadn't gotten one of these yet, and I probably would only play one of these. In like a Nissa deck or something. I could see playing this in Nissa. But I'd probably, again, only play the one. So one's all we really need. All right, well, that's it. Let's see what we got in terms of wildcards here. All right, 12 rare wildcards. That's awesome. We only have to open 3 more packs. We can probably get that through just playing, and we'll have another rare wildcard. But 12 is really good. I started on 0, so that's actually really good wildcard production there. 4 mythic rare isn't bad at all either. Like we could build vampires now because we have the uncommons that we need to get any like Legion Lieutenants or anything that I don't have. So that's cool. And like Vicious Conquistadors that I don't have and stuff, we could build vampires and still have like plenty of uncommon wildcards left over. We got 12 rares. We didn't get any of the 3-mana Chandras, but we got 12 rares, so if we have any left over after like finishing off Shock playsets, which I think I'm almost done on all of them except for like Sacred Foundries and Temple Gardens. I need more of those. But aside from that, I think I'm almost done. So once we're done with those, I guess we could spend them on Chandras. There's a million things we could spend them on, so let me know, like, what from this set do you think you'd spend rare and mythic rare wildcards on? That's what I want you to tell me in the comments section. So, aside from that, though, I think we're good. I mean, it's weird we got so many uncommons, y'all. 19 commons and 30 uncommons. So again, if we want to build any deck that requires a bunch of uncommons, like Teamer Elementals, for instance, we've got all the uncommons for it. We almost got a playset of the 2-drop. We got like 2 Risen Reef too, so it won't really cost that many uncommon wildcards to build that deck. Plus, a few rares. We need like mythics for Omnath if we want those. But we've already got a bunch of other cards that we might need for it. So, but let me know what you'd spend these wildcards on from this set, because I've got pretty much everything else I need. I'm going to go to decks real quick and do what I was going to do in 2 videos, but just show off sort of how I zeroed out my wildcards here. Because, I don't know, some people might find it entertaining. I'm not going to spend too much time here, but see over on the right-hand side of the screen, I didn't have 4 Terramanders, so I did that. I actually didn't have 4 Duress. I had 3, so I spent a wildcard on that. Vicious Rumors, Adventurous Impulse, I spent all 4 wildcards on. Sorcerer's Wand, I wanted to play around with. Traveler's Amulet, in sort of anticipation of an artifact-based deck. Dante Vanguard, had 3 copies of that. Knight of Grace, so I'm kind of just getting, like, making sure I fill out playsets of all the most desirable uncommons. Like Chart of Course, I only had 2 of. Radical Idea, I had 3 of. Caligus Skinwitch, this is for techie purposes, but I probably won't ever end up playing it. Need more Knight of Malice. I gotta do that, like, right away. Cavalcade, had like 2 copies of that. Wanted to get 2 more. Had 3 Wild Growth Walkers, got another copy of that. Aside from that, I guess we'll just go through here real quick. Oh yeah, into like really important stuff. Like I only had 2 Teferis, so I spent rare wild cards on that. Only had like 2 Ashioks, so I spent rare wild cards on that. I'm trying to get a playset of Arclights, so I spent a bunch of mythics on that, all 3, as a matter of fact. Anything else? Like Hero of Dominaria, only had like 1 of that, so I went ahead and spent 3 mythics on that. I didn't have like any Nicol Bolas, so I spent a bunch of mythics on that. I had like 16 mythic wildcards at some point, and this is just what I spent them all on. It's basically like Hero of Dominaria and Nicol Bolas. So. And I've got Molder Hulks and Golgari Finebrokers, Eldest Reborns and stuff. I was trying to make sure I could build some sort of basic Golgari deck too. But aside from that, it was just like Hallowed Fountain, Godless Shrine, Orzhov Guild Gates. Well, not Guild Gates, I guess those don't matter. Steam Vents, Overgrown Tombs. Like I'm just trying to fill out playsets. And I've got other playsets too of these, but obviously I have not filled out total playsets of Shocklands yet, so I gotta get on that. But aside from that, I've got like 12 rare wildcards and 4 mythics, so let me know how you feel. What would you get with these? But anyway, I think I'm done for this one. So, you know the deal. If you want to pre-order any cards, go to TCG Player. First link in the description. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done it yet, because I got to do the top 25 cards in the set. That's going to be the next video. And then we're going to start doing deck techs and gameplay and stuff like that. So, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, like the video if you enjoyed this pack opening and all the other stuff. And, yeah, do the things. Patreon, link in the description if you want to help me out. Do all that. And I will catch you cats later. I'm dead from the place. I'm sorry there were no actual cats in this video. They've been like circling around me, but they haven't actually gotten on the table, which is crazy because when I set up to record, they were all on the table being cute. So I apologize for that. We'll get them next time though, y'all. I'm dead from the place. Thanks for watching, my wizards. Spread love and be kind.